feel you. But look, listen. Look, I hear you talking, and I know you want to sit here. It's easy to blame people. I mean, you could say, all right, people need to take responsibility. That's cool. I understand that. But look, what I'm trying to say is, you gotta imagine, all right, while people's pointing fingers saying, oh, you wrong, let's lock them up or whatever, the kids is being grown up, you know, and I know it ain't nobody's fault but the daddy or whatever. They left or they went to jail, but still, at the end of the day, the child's still growing up by themselves. We got people like you who's going to tell me that you're not going to present me any opportunities that arise, okay? You're not going to allow me to work for you.
I wouldn't.
I understand that, yeah.
But let me say this. It wouldn't matter if you were white or black. Your attitude is all.
What attitude? What attitude are you talking about? I never even met you. Listen.
No, but you have a typical attitude.
The baby. All right. Why you won't let me talk? You let everybody else talk. You don't never let me talk. All right. Boom. You're not presenting me any opportunities. I'm growing up without guidance. Okay. Then, all right. I have to try to find opportunities the best way I know how. What's around me. So I might make the wrong decisions. I'm young. I'm unsupervised. Whatever. Okay, I get a record. You know. Now my opportunity done got slimmer and slimmer. And all you could do at this point in time, that child done grew up to be about 20 something. And all you could do now is still point the finger. You're a grown man. You're a grown man. You're a grown man.
Okay, let's rewind, Cass. Okay, Cass, the way this works is you're making a lot of assumptions. You're building your argument on premises that are not accurate. Let's go back, and I will address those. So that young man, let me just say this. It is not society's obligation to teach that young man. It's the family's obligation. But wait, we got a backup plan. When his family breaks down, it is his neighborhood school. So am I wrong or am I right that anyone in America can go to school free? That's unlike the rest of the world. Can go to school free through the 12th grade. Yes or no?
You're right.
Okay. Wait. And upon graduation, regardless their grades, they can take out loans. The government, I will give them money to go to a trade school or a university. Anybody in America can do it. I'll give you a loan to do it. Now, you tell me why you got to go jack up the convenience store when I've already paid for all your food, all your schooling, all your housing, and your education. You tell me why you got to go jack somebody up because I refuse to hire you because you have a bad attitude.
All right, listen. With the school thing, right, it's hard to concentrate in school when you're hungry and you don't know where you're going to sleep at. Listen, you don't know where you're going to sleep. I know, it's funny. It's funny to you. It's funny to you.
It is funny, Harlem, because it does not, Chaos, it does not matter. It does not matter what I say. You do not believe that people and families should take responsibility. And at some point, let me tell you something. I met this afternoon with a guy who's a real estate mogul in Houston. And he left home at 16. His home was busted. His dad was gone. He was there with his mom. She got into things he didn't like. He left. He rented an apartment. He got a job. And he graduated high school eventually. Well, or I guess he got a GED technically. But he started a school and didn't finish. And he's a real estate mogul. But you know what? He's in his 50s and he works his butt off day in and day out. Here's the deal, Chaos. It's this simple. And this is what white people won't tell you. You have an angry black man attitude that is off-putting. It is toxic to a work environment. It is cancerous. I would never bring you into a work environment because you don't want to participate on the team. You don't want to contribute. You don't want to get along. You have some sort of a sickness. It's animalistic where you want to fight and clash about everything. But guess what? Fighting and clashing about your history and that guy and this guy and that's counterproductive to making widgets or making a radio show or building barns or repairing plumbing. So when people like you come into a workplace with your kind of attitude, it destroys the work environment. And I won't hire you. I can spot your attitude from a mile away. I can spot it from the walk. I can spot it from the talk. I can spot it from the tone. I've learned. Yes. And if that offends you, you ought to ask yourself why you're giving off those vibes, because it ain't my fault, brother. Because guess what? I wasn't born rich either. My daddy worked, but he also spanked my little butt. I'm not going to punish my daddy or me because my father cared enough to stay at home every night instead of rolling in the streets like a rolling stone with every whore in the neighborhood. See, that's the problem. The problem is you and other people don't want to call out professional athletes, rap artists, neighborhood drug dealers, or boo next door for going around screwing every woman they can possibly get to sit still for 3 minutes, or however long it takes, 30 seconds, and plant their seed and make babies that they'll never be around. These aren't accidents. After a while, they start figuring it out. And once a child is born, we have, as a society, we all pitch in. We pay for schools, we pay for loans, we pay for food. Ain't nobody hungry. Don't give me the hungry. That is a lie. Ain't nobody hungry. You know what happens? I'll tell you this. I ain't got but a few seconds, Chaos. People don't stick up stores as a young man because they're hungry. This ain't Jean Valjean. Let me tell you why they stick up stores. Because everybody around them dealing drugs, driving Bentleys and Mercedes and BMWs, and they go, I want to have that nice stuff too. You know why people commit crimes? It's not because they're hungry. It's because they want Air Jordans. It's because they want Adidas. It's because they want LeBron shoes. It's because they want diamonds. That's why. That's jacked up. I can't be for that. Well, we didn't solve the world's problems, but we did lay some truths bare.